I think that what makes Judge Thompson worthy of the Civic Leadership Award is her appreciation of her responsibility as a judicial officer to apply the laws faithfully and impartially. And that is something that we take an oath to do, and we all do it. But more than that, it's also her always remembering that the people whose names appear on the captions of the cases are real people with real stories and real problems that need solving.
It was very important to me as a person on the district court that I could impact people's lives from my position as a member of the judiciary, trying to listen to the disputes that came before the court and trying to figure out how to resolve them in a fair and just way.
One of the ways I think our work and that idea and the Rhode Island Foundation's idea of inspiring Rhode Islanders to commit to confronting and addressing these problems is this idea of the Civic Leadership Award, looking to celebrate leaders who exemplify the ability to sort of come together and try to build a stronger Rhode Island where all voices are heard.
To see her interactions with community members that we grew up with. We grew up in Providence and then moved to Cranston, and the relationships that she maintained with the families from our older neighborhood, the fact that she kept to that because she's a nurturing person and she was nurturing those relationships.
To those who she works with, those who work with her, to her friends, to her family, to her neighbors, she's loyal.
I can't think of anyone who would really be more worthy of this, especially in the state of Rhode Island, where you've achieved so many important firsts. You are amazing, and if I could think of one word that describes you, it would be phenomenal, because you are a phenomenal woman.
She's a great listener, and partly because of her job, partly because of who she is, I can't think of many people who are more civic-minded and in their work.
The Rhode Island Foundation is a leader in bringing the community together to really look at difficult issues and create a stronger, more vibrant Rhode Island where all voices are heard. So Neil said, what can the Rhode Island Foundation do to support this work of this new committee? And that began this partnership of various ways in which we have gone and worked with the Rhode Island Foundation and other grantees of the Rhode Island Foundation to pursue this work in improving equity in particularly the legal system here in Rhode Island.
I don't really actively think of myself as a leader, but in thinking about this interview and how I do see myself, I think I like to think of myself as an influencer. In that vein, it just seems to me that I can influence people by the way I conduct myself. I have law clerks and law students that I influence through my constant mentoring of them. From a community perspective, if I can behave in such a way that the community can look at the decisions I make and the actions that I take, that they see some value into perhaps mimicking that behavior and seeing what I do as a path forward or inspiration for how they can make their own path forward, then I would like to be the civic influencer.